Everyone, Coach Sullivan here with MJS Coaching Football. To my subscribers, I thank you, and to those who haven't yet, I hope you do. I just completed my 38th year coaching football. I was a defensive coordinator, but during that time, I've also been an offensive coordinator, a special teams coordinator, been a head coach, all of which has been both at the collegiate and high school levels. Today in this presentation, I want to talk to you about one of our what we call RPO coverages, right? Run pass option. That is called gray read. Okay, gray read. And so there are many things that are built into that, and that's why I want to get into the gray read premise, and then specifically some of the common RPOs that we see and how the gray read is good at defending those. So the gray read premise, right? You can use multiple fronts. Today's example, I'm going to utilize our base 3-4 front, but you can utilize different fronts, 4-man fronts, 3-man fronts. Okay, you can use them all. This is a read blitz to the offset halfback, and that's huge. It's a read blitz. Okay, it's good versus both zone read and power read. Okay, as you'll see. And it's as good also versus the RPO. So combine a zone read with an RPO, power read with an RPO. It's good versus both. Okay? And it's part of our base gray 4 match quarter scheme, which is good for simplicity. So as you're about, if you've seen any of my other playlists, especially my match quarters gray 4, all but one person, 2 if there's a blitz, are playing our regular, usual match quarters. Okay, so how does this work? How does it tie in? How is it simple, etc.? Okay, and I'm going to start that right now for you. Defensive reactions will be in red. Offense will be in black, and sometimes I forget and gets mixed up, and it can get messy quickly. So I'm going to apologize right now before I even get started. Okay? All right. So as you see, I got gray 4. I don't have it here, but they're all playing gray 4, okay? This is what's called the gray read side because it's an offset halfback to that side, east, okay? So if it were to be pistol, we just say Omaha 4, and that means the gray read's off, back to just playing 4. Okay, so for us, Omaha means off. I know Peyton Manning immortalized Omaha. We've been using it for 38 years, but that's okay. All righty. So because this is a blitz, it's a read blitz, but it's a blitz, we need what our lucky Ringo called to designate which side it's on. So since it's an east, which means right, this is a Ringo. Okay? Gray read is an outside linebacker read blitz. Outside linebacker. Okay? So we say read blitz, outside linebacker 2, which would mean the offset halfback. Okay? So I have dashed lines and I have a solid line. The read blitz part of it. Okay, first of all, everything begins with the surface. So we're going to assume right now, okay, that I'm going to start off with a power read. Okay, I'm going to assume it's a power read. And obviously there's different ways that this can be blocked. I'm going to assume that they're reading that one, okay, just for now. So a power read. First and foremost, it's surface to the back for the outside linebacker. He reads surface to back, surface to back, surface to back. He gets run from the surface, back is inside. He blitzes the quarterback. Okay, this is a blitz the quarterback. Blitz the quarterback. Blitz the quarterback. All right, so see, purposely, this is why I started with the power read. The guard pulls. My static linebacker on Gray Reed, even though he's static, if he gets a pull, he's going to go with the pull, which we're hoping gets the quarterback to think, right? Boom, boom. Keep. Well, that's where the blitz comes in. He's going to mash the quarterback. Okay, he's going to mash the quarterback. Yes? No? So quarterback's eyes are here. He's not going to read the blitz. And we don't do this, all that often. You can't make a living off of it, obviously. They'll have an answer for it. It's a beautiful changeup. You give him the same look. Our alignment's out of disguise. He's reading here, or even if he was reading the DN, it's going to be hard for him to pick up the blitz who's blitzing him. He has him in the zone read. He has him in the power read. He's the quarterback defender. He's blitzing the quarterback. Okay? So I started off with that one first. So even if, see what I mean about getting messy quick? Even if it's just the simple zone read, so now surface is doing that. So now we're reading here. He's not moving. He's reading the mesh. Okay, so now it's in there. And our defensive end is a B-gap defender, so that should be a keep read. Well, as soon as he keeps it, we've got him blitzing the quarterback. He's going to mollywop him, and we got him as well. See what I mean about forgetting? We got the inside linebacker as well, okay, because he's reading the mesh. So we have two assigned to the quarterback on that zone read. Power read, pull, we only got the outside blitzer. Zone read, we got two because he's static. So this is why it works, okay? Read blitz versus zone read and power read. That's why it works. All right, I hope that makes sense. So the last thing I want to talk about as it relates to the read blitz or the outside linebacker is the solid line here. Okay, the solid line. Right, surface. It might be run, right? But now the back's to him, whether he's flaring, fitting in protection, shooting the flat, whatever it is. I'm going to go with the flare for now. Well, it's check orbit. So now he's going to take the back. Or at the very least, okay, now that's assuming it's speed option look. If it's not a speed option look or the quarterback isn't really aggressively attacking the line, now he's going to feather. He's going to feather. Okay? So if it's hard now, it's obvious speed option, he's going to run up to the pitch. It's not obvious speed option, he's going to feather. Let's try to remember. See what I guaranteed you up front, right? I was going to do that. If it's the hard speed option, there's your immediate quarterback defender. If it's hard speed option, they might even be reach blocking there. They're just trying to get the edge, right? All the different things that can happen. But the outside linebacker is going to feather. Bottom line, backs to him, he's not blitzing. He's got to read surface first, back inside. Now he blitzes quarterback. Okay, zone read, power read, blitzes quarterback. So that also means he sees the ball's given, he's going to stay with the quarterback and do that. Don't let your kid just chase, because then the one time the quarterback keeps it, you got the kid chasing because it worked the last time, right? No. Stay with the quarterback. Okay? So now what I want to do is go to the RPOs. And so we're going to assume what that means, excuse me, is that the back's inside so that the outside linebacker, the dime in this case, has blitzed. Okay, the dime has blitz, so I'm going to erase all that so we can run our two-man route combinations. Okay, so dime's blitzed. The dime has blitzed. So California. Slant slide. What's meant by the read by the safety, because he's reading surface, he sees back inside too. His eyes immediately go to 2. And he has to pick up and come downhill on any slant by 2 or 1. That has to be played by the free safety. That's his version of the gray read. So it's very much a tweak to gray 4, more so in the sense that as he's zit stepping, he's looking to come downhill first. That's where we need him. Okay, that's where we need him. And again, I used the wrong color. Okay. So the read, number 2, number 1, slant, he has to take it. Dakota, double slant. See, the outside linebacker is gone. He's blitzing. He's playing static. So now what's going to happen, he's playing gray 4, 2, 1 and 2 are away from him. He's riding hard on the number 1 slant anyway. So now he takes the number 2 slant. Okay, there is no such thing as a perfect remedy to cover all scenarios. As the dime's blitzing, the quarterback gets rid of the ball. He's in the window. We're hoping to block his vision. You might deflect the pet, right? You got all those factors as well. So Florida, right? The smash. Well, now he doesn't have a slant by either 2 or 1. He doesn't have, all right, somebody sitting right here in the void. So what's going to happen, he's going to play it like he usually does. Walk, pedal, get on top. The corner, realizing we don't have any help from the outside linebacker, is going to sink virtually as the ball starts to be thrown. So this is going to be a late sink underneath the corner. He's going to stay at 7, so he's in a position to also play the hitch. That's a tweak for him in gray 4. Instead of bait and sink, he's going to late sink. Okay? Bait and sink becomes late sink. That's how we take care of Florida. Hawaii. Okay? Hawaii double hitches. Well, that follows the same thing as a slant. He has to come downhill hard and take the hitch. It's more likely than not it's going to go to 2. Come down. If he's able to catch it, rally up, make the tackle. Okay, they got you 4 or 5 yards. Line up, play again. So that's where as coaches, you don't get, because now your kids are like, well, Jesus, I mean, what do you want from me, coach? Right? He's coming from 12. And this is why all the time, if you've ingrained in your players, no pedals, zit, 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 and now he's in a position to come downhill because he's always doing that, waiting to see what's the surface did to 2. Then it's a walk. Well, there's not even a walk pedal in gray read, okay? Sit, zit, no walk unless. That's what we tell them in this gray read to the free. You sit and zit, no walk unless, and the unless is 2's vertical. Okay? That's the unless. No walk unless 2's vertical. Okay? So if you've seen any of my match quarters gray 4, this all ties in. That's why it's simplicity. simplicity, simplicity, simplicity. The last one, what we call Napa, right? Napa Valley, California. It's a variation of California. It's the slant bubble. And this all ties together, right? Number 2-to-1 slant. Well, 1 runs the slant, 2 runs the bubble. He drives on the slant. He takes the bubble. That's how we play Napa. He drives the slant. He takes the bubble. Remember, the outside linebacker's already gone. Back's inside. He's blitzing the quarterback. So you got pressure on the quarterback. He's not just sitting there comfortably, right? He's got a guy coming at him full speed, getting in his face, getting in the passing lane. Please remember that. Okay, so to make sure you remember it, again, all right, wrong color. Backs, surfaces run, backs inside. He's blitzing the quarterback. So he's got to deal with that pressure to make that throw in Napa. I'll go backwards. Hawaii, Florida, Dakota, or California. Okay? So again, Gray Reed. It's beautiful. You can run your multiple fronts. We can tag anything. This is just an example. It's just base front with this built-in read blitz and the coverage, right? Gray Reed means all of that. Okay? We could tag in angle away, which is the nose, if we're anticipating power read. Okay, we could tag in a number of things. We could tag in evil angle away. So now you got both defensive ends penetrating hard up into B gap with the nose slanting away from the back. So you can tag in a lot of different things with your front, which also can be multiple. But at the end of the day, Gray Reed is the read blitz and your base match quarters coverage with the tweaks on the read side. And the read side is the halfback side. Okay? So again, I thank those who have subscribed. To those who haven't, I hope you do. To all of you, any questions, please reach out to me at CoachMJSullivan@gmail.com because I would love to talk football with you.